This is going to be an unboxing and review of this Fitcam mirror dash cam. So flipping it on its side here, you can see some of the highlights already. So it has a Wi-Fi, loop recording, G sensor, which basically is when you're parked and if the car shakes or anything, it'll turn on automatically. It has a large touchscreen. It's a big mirror dash cam, GPS tracking, HDR video, and it's compatible with iOS and the Android app. So let's just go ahead and get into the unboxing. To open it, it just kind of slides out from the bottom until the bottom piece falls out. And then first thing I see, it comes with a unopened 64 gigabyte micro SD card, which is definitely very handy. A lot of products don't come with this, and that's very nice to have. And then you have the user's manual, of course, just so you have the setup instructions to go and kind of how to use it. And then under this piece of styrofoam here is the mirror itself. Let's go ahead and look at the package labeled kit here. So I'm assuming this is probably going to be some of the setup features and a lot of the wires and stuff like that. This looks like a USB to probably the micro SD card, so you can upload your footage onto the computer. That's definitely nice to have, especially if you don't have one of those lying around. And then here are the wires. This looks like the reverse camera it comes with, which is very, very nice to have. And then the wires are very, very long, so it'll definitely be able to run up to the front, especially through the headboard and stuff like that, so you can hide it very easily. It also comes with this little plastic piece. This is very nice because it kind of, you can hide the wires pretty easy because you can kind of dig it into your headliner and pull it away and then run the wires through there if that was your headliner. So that's definitely handy to have. And then what's left in the box, this looks like the GPS here. Yeah, it says GPS there. You can plug that into the dash cam, and this looks like the power for it. It's just like a cigarette lighter. And then this, again, it's a pretty long cord so you can hide it, and then you just run that to your dash cam. So yeah, first thing you see is the camera on the front, and I already noticed this is something that's very, very nice. If your mirror is already pretty big and when you put this on there, the camera's in the way, this camera actually slides out from the side here just like that, so it'll reach around your mirror and it can actually film the front. And then it has some just setup instructions on how to use it on the front here. You can slide up and down to adjust the dash cam, slide left and right to flip to the front and rear view, and you can access the video list and just all sorts of stuff. On the back here, this looks like the little clips that go onto the mirror. There's little plastic things that go around your mirror like this and they hold it together. And then this looks like the power button, turn it on and off and switch between mirror and video mode. And that's where you insert the SD card and the GPS and stuff like that on the top. So let's go ahead and plug this thing in and see how she looks. So installing this dash camera is pretty simple. You have these little, I guess they're rubber brackets, as you can call them, and they kind of hook on to these little notches here, and then they wrap around your regular rear view mirror, and then you go ahead and flip this thing around, and you are good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and set this thing up. So this is my setup here. I have a cigarette lighter, and it kind of runs under my panel down there, and it runs up this little sideboard and then through the headliner between my windshield. And so here is the rear mirror itself. I have the flash on just so you can see the wires up here. So I ran them down, and this is the power, and this is the one that's running to the reverse camera all the way in the back of my car. I have it set up there on my roof just to show you guys. And then go ahead and peel this plastic thing off here so you can see. And then as you can see, this thing is completely touchscreen. That's the back. This is the front and back view. I have the dash cam out a little bit just so it reaches around my rear view mirror. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the footage of how this thing looks. So this is what the rear view mirror looks like while you're driving. I'm gonna be testing this out in definitely low light conditions because, you know, any camera can perform well during the day, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the raw footage of how this thing looks during the nighttime, just so you guys can get an idea of how of what quality you're gonna get out of this camera. But right now, looking through the touchscreen lens, you can see that it's very, very high quality. So this is the raw dash cam footage. So this is during the night, and I actually am going to include some daytime footage, but as you can see, it shoots very well in low light conditions. I'm going to go ahead and switch to the back view here. So my window is pretty heavily tinted, but it does shoot through that pretty well. And here's the daytime footage of the same area. Again, it's very, very clear. You can see everything, and it has a little timestamp and date on the bottom left, so that's pretty nice to have. But overall, this is a very good quality camera. So setting up the mobile app is pretty simple. You can go to this QR code and scan that on your Mirror dash cam. It's under Wi-Fi app. Then you just go to the App Store, download it, open it. You're going to want to hit add camera, and then once the camera is on, you just have to go to your settings, whether it's on iOS or Android, and just make sure that your camera is connected to the dash cam's Wi-Fi. It'll tell you the password and everything on it. You'd have to go through that setup. It's pretty self-explanatory. And then once you're connected to the Wi-Fi, you go back to the app, and automatically it connects you to the app, and you can see a live view of the app. You can see it while you're moving and stuff. You can stop and start the recording, take pictures and stuff. And you can also go to the camera file button, and you can see like your gallery and stuff of everything on your phone, so you don't have to worry about downloading it to your computer. But overall, this app is very, very easy to use. The camera settings are accessible and everything like that. So I would highly recommend this to anybody who's looking for one.